Members of Parliament from the two sides of the House were engaged in heated debates during the wee hours of Tuesday in the marathon sitting of the National Assembly, which also saw the approval of $23 billion in emergency funding. The motion to remove opposition parliamentarian David Patterson as the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, which was moved by Government Chief Whip and Minister of Governance and Parliamentary Affairs Gail Teixeira, was passed after a 34-31 vote, which saw only Lennox Schumann from the opposition voting in favour. Patterson himself was present and voted along with the other 30 MPs from the APNU-AFC opposition against the motion. During the debates, Teixeira told the House that there was no entitlement of an individual for the chairmanship of the Public Accounts Committee, and that it was being held to ransom by the opposition, who refused to have Patterson resign and as a consequence has prevented any meeting of the committee. She accused the APNU-AFC members on the committee of engaging in bullyism.
A chair of any committee be found to be violating standing orders openly and repeatedly, be allowed to continue in that position. The Parliament of Guyana cannot allow the level of any chairperson in any committee to believe that they are somehow impervious to democratic rule, to majority rule. Otherwise, what will we be doing? Setting up dictators? So you have repeatedly, serially repeated to undermine the standing orders. Mr. Speaker, you come here and give us lectures about democracy, and yet you are the greatest violators of democracy of Guyana. From the very first elections you rigged in 1968, in 73, the referendum in 78, in the elections of 80 and 85, you are serial election riggers. And then you tried again in 2020 to steal the votes of the Guyanese people and hijack the election. And you come here sanctimoniously and talk to us about democracy? Please, it's too late in the morning for that nonsense.
The government chief whip, who is also a member of the PSC, said she had hoped that Patterson would do the right thing and resign. His refusal forced Teixeira to file the June 3, 2021 motion in the House. According to the document, Patterson has consistently and openly violated the standing orders and has introduced a level of bullyism unbefitting of a member of Parliament, and in so doing bring the image of the National Assembly into disrepute. It added that as a result of Mr. Patterson's conduct as chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee with respect to his open violations of the standing orders, among other things, in particularly since February 1st, the majority of the members of the Public Accounts Committee have lost confidence in him as the chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee. Patterson was nominated and declared chair when the PAC met on December 28, 2020. However, at its sixth sitting in February 1, the examination of the 2016 Auditor General's report revealed several concerning expenditures from the Ministry of Public Infrastructure, which Patterson had led during the period under review. A motion was first moved by Minister Teixeira urging him to step down as chairperson. Following his refusal to do so, another was introduced calling for his resignation as chair while remaining a committee member. The intention is that another opposition member of the PAC be the chairperson instead. For the newsroom, Kurt Campbell.